Sup, everybody, man? It's your boy. Another Tuesday live Q&A, yo. Lot to get into, yo. Obviously, I was out last week, man. Got hit by Hurricane Delta. Prayers for everybody who got affected, by Hurricane Delta. Oh, Hurricane Laura, man. Hope y'all, managing everything back on y'all end is safe. Obviously, a lot took place, man. First off, man, I ain't get to do the live since the NBA finals, but congratulations to the Los Angeles Lakers, yo, and their fan base. Well deserved, man. I'm extremely proud of my Miami Heat. We took them to 7 games. I mean 6 games, fought really hard. Just came up a little short, man. Ran out of gas, didn't have quite enough firepower, but for that team to make it, to the NBA finals was extraordinary, yo. Also, man, a tough, heartbreaking loss, yo. For my Atlanta Braves on Sunday. Had a 3-run series lead, man, and we blew it. I mean, there's no other way to put it. I'm checking out the World Series right now. But congrats to the Dodgers, man. They got it done. Tough pill to swallow. Eagles fell short again to the Baltimore Ravens. But I mean, hey, we right in the thick of things in the NFC East, especially with the way the Dallas Cowboys, look. Um, with Andy Dalton out there. And LSU, man, got a week off, due to Florida having a bunch of COVID situations, including Dan Mullen. But we back at it this week. We got South Carolina at home. It looks like it's a chance we may not have quarterback Miles Brennan. So it looks like we'll have a true freshman out there, either TJ Finley or Max Johnson. That's something to keep an eye on going forward. Plus, they got the World Series tonight, which I'm sick that my Braves aren't in it. NFL going on. Obviously college football. Big Ten gets started this week. A lot to get into with y'all, man. Glad y'all here with your boy tonight, yo. What's up, Michael Galliano? Apologize if I pronounced it wrong. What's going on, yo? What's up, Doug? Hey, appreciate you tuning in to the live, yo. What's up? Where you hiding? Appreciate you tuning in. Where you hiding, Mr. Two Guy? How are you? Hey, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm at the crib, man. I'm good, man. Appreciate you tuning in to the live, yo. What's up, Amari Thomas? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Mr. Dugas? Did you hear about Doug saying he had no players left? Yeah, I did see that, man. And it's really it's really inexcusable. I mean, bro, at that point in time, man, if you have no plays left, you could have simply, okay, me personally, I want to see the ball in Carson Wentz's hands. But if you want to get creative, throw Jalen Hurts out there and do a jump pass or something like that. You could have. I mean, me and you could have came up with some type of 2-point conversion play in that moment, man. That's completely inexcusable by Doug. Doug cost us that game at the end, yo. But just that was just a terrible, terrible play call, yo. What's up, Crimson Brave? Appreciate you tuning in. Got to see a lot of those sorry UGA fans leave after Smitty caught that TD. Then the rest left after I missed that field goal. Oh yeah, man, you did say you was going out there, man. I bet you had a blast out there, yo. With y'all getting that win over Georgia, yo. What's up, Corey Broster? Appreciate you tuning in, yo. My guy, I was praying for you, dog. I'm happy it worked out. Eagles need to go after young talent. Hey, thanks so much for the thoughts and prayers, yo. Appreciate that. I'm good. My family good, man. But also prayers for people who, really were affected, who lost a lot in this storm, yo. Yeah. We do. I really like Travis Folger, man. He really is somebody that I look at and I'm like, yo, he has a future with us, yo. Jalen Rager, if he could ever get out there, obviously with Greg Ward. I mean, I want to be sick of Hightower, but he is a rookie. So I guess, at least with Hightower, he shows skill. Like he could get open. His problem is tracking deep balls and catching the ball. If he could, which should be the easy part. If he could figure that out, man, we got a little more pieces than it seems that we do, but obviously we could still use more though. What's up, Nate Mature? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Mr. Dugas? Jimmy Butler tried his best, so did the Braves. Yeah, man. Butler was amazing, yo. For my Heat, man, I can't get mad, bro, because it's like nobody picked us to get to that point. I mean, all offseason, everything was the Milwaukee Bucks, the Toronto Raptors, the Boston Celtics, the Philadelphia 76ers. Nobody had the Miami Heat on their radar, yo. I felt like we was a piece missing. But for us to go on that type of run, regardless, and even take 2 games from the Lakers, yo, we represented ourselves well, yo. I'm extremely proud of this team. Got some really young, just like the Braves, got some young talent to build around. And for the Braves, that one really hurt it. When you up 3-1 in a series, you're up 2-0 in game 5, a potential clincher. Should have been up 3-0 if it wasn't for a base running blunder. You're up 2-0 in game 7, and you fall short. It's tough, man. That was a tough pill to swallow. But once I let the emotions run through, man, and just kind of accepted it basically. We took a step forward. And most of the core will be back. Priority number one is we have to re-sign Marcell Ozuna, yo. Like last year, I loved what Josh Donaldson did, but I wasn't sure. Like, I don't know if I want to give him a long-term deal. Like, bring back Marcell Ozuna, yo. This guy is just perfect for this team. And obviously, Christian Pache got some. Clearly, I don't think Nick Markakis will be back. Christian Pache got some experience. We got some young talent, man. Ronald Acuna, Ozzy Albies, Dansby Swanson. Like I said, Christian Pache, Austin Riley. Um, Freddie Freeman is not a old guy. Freddie Freeman still got some years left. And obviously, I'm excited about the potential pitching staff going forward. When you got Mike Soroka, Max Fried, Ian Anderson. You could have Kyle Wright and Bryce Wilson. That's basically your 5 starters in a regular season. With a big three in a normal postseason of Soroka, Fried, and Anderson. So I am happy going forward, but it still nevertheless really sucks bad, yo. What's up, Dante Diaz? Appreciate you tuning in. What up, Mr. What up, Dugai? Hey, appreciate you tuning in to the live, yo. I am sick of the Dodgers. Man, me too, man. But I'm gonna say this about the Dodgers, man. I'm gonna say this about them. They got some very like classy fans. I must admit, yo. Going into that series, I hated them, yo. Like I'm like, man, I just want to beat them. I hate them. But man, I mean, it was a hard fought series. I feel like we got their respect. I feel like in the future, like next year or whenever, we will eventually knock them off. Should have been this year. But their fans, man, none of them really trolled me. None of them really threw it in my face. The majority, pretty much all of them, honestly, were just like, hey, man, y'all guys just really pushed us, man. So me personally, I am sick of them. But to be fair, man, I know the Reds have never won a World Series, but it's been 32 years for the Dodgers, yo. Like they are that's like the late. You can't expect the Lakers to go 30 years without winning a championship. You know, teams just of that nature, that aura. So I want to see the Dodgers get it done, yo. I want to see them get it done, and I would feel better about the Braves knowing that we pushed the World Series champ, to the brink of a Game 7. What's up, Chandler Hodge? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Mr. Dugai? Hey, glad you tuning into the live, yo. Appreciate it. Deshaun coming back this Thursday. Hopefully he come back and he finish the game, man. I'm excited for him to be back, honestly, because I know he's a rookie, but I'm ready for John Hightower to go relax himself, man. I'm ready for Hightower to go relax himself. I want to see some of those deep balls that Wentz throwing out there being thrown to Deshaun Jackson. One thing about Deshaun is we know Deshaun going to be able to track the football. The thing with him is, can he finish the game? Not even finish the season. Can he finish a game without pulling a hammy or having a cramp or hurting his abs or anything of that nature? But it will be good to have him back out there, a veteran in this very young receiving core. What's up, Lenny D? What's up, my guy? Appreciate you tuning in. Well, what up, Mr. Duga? I just wanted to tell you I still have faith in John Hightower. Give him future is bright with him. I'm gonna say this about him, man. Though I am extremely frustrated with him right now. I mean, man, when he dropped that pass in the first on the third play of the game, when Wentz just laid a perfect dime to him, he could have caught that on the run and scored. I wanted to fight him. like I said some words, man, that I cannot repeat on this channel, man. But I'm gonna say this: the difference between him and an Ortega Whiteside is I will give him a little bit of a leeway. I'm not ready to cut him. I will actually be a little patient with him. With him, it seems like it's just a confidence thing. If he just could get his confidence up and routinely catch the ball, he gonna be all right. Like he shows that he could get open. It's just that he has to catch the football. Unlike an Ortega Whiteside, who I have absolutely no faith in. Though I am glad he was alert enough to recover a fumble in the end zone, which was his biggest play in the Eagles uniform so far. But like him, I have no faith in because I don't see an ability for him to separate. You create separation from cornerbacks. So I will be a little more patient with Hightower. But next year, toward the end of this year and next year, he got to start catching the ball, yo. Everybody think the Cowboys still will win the division. Man, look, after last night, man, like obviously they could get better. They could play better than that. But we gotta like we gotta run away with this thing, man. The Eagles have to go on a 3-game winning streak right now. Like the next 3 games, man, you got Giants Thursday at home, Dallas next Sunday at home, bye week at the Giants. We win those 3 games, we're 4-4-1, and most likely in first place in the division. And there are 3 extremely winnable games, especially considering the way that though we lost to Pittsburgh, though we lost to Baltimore, those are 2 playoff teams in the AFC, and we were very competitive with them, considering all the pieces that we're missing. Fire Howie cheap, man. Can't get no line help. Get Jamon Brown instead of Larry Warford. Man, when I tell you I am at the point right now where I'm at the point of no return with Howie Rose, man. I'm getting to the point, I'm this close to getting to the point of no return with Jim Schwartz. I am ready for Howie to go. Like every time I sit down and I think about moves that this team could have made, I just get extremely frustrated and extremely aggravated. We getting bailed out by Travis Fulgham actually being a decent player, a good wide receiver. But as good as he is, man, he's not DK Metcalf, man. DK Metcalf is Julio Jones. Like, he is Julio Jones, yo. And for the life of me, man, how do you take? I will never forgive Howie for that. I will never forgive Howie for like it could be 30 years from now, Lord willing, and I could run into Howie somewhere and we get to know each other, and I'll sit down and ask him, man, how could you just justify taking JJ Ortega Whiteside over DK Metcalf, yo? Like how I will never forgive him for that, man. I just will not. And yeah, I'm at the point of no return. I'm ready for him to go. It's like I want to win the division because I know this team is going to get healthier and I know they're capable of playing good football. Now, I'm not expecting a Super Bowl or nothing like that, but they at least, could play well, win the division and all that. But the problem with that is I know that would keep Howie Roseman around. Like, I want Howie going, yo. I sincerely want Howie going, man. Jamon Brown was an absolute disgrace to any lineman who've ever played football, and I'm not just talking about NFL, any lineman who ever played Pee Wee football should be ashamed and disgusted of the performance by Jamon Brown, yo. Like, but yet, like you said, I wanted Larry Warfield when I found out that Brandon Brooks tore his Achilles. I wanted us to bring Larry Warfield in then. You know, I didn't want to mess around putting Jason Peters at right guard. Bring in Larry Warfield. You know, now when once Andre Dillon went down, okay, and you want to bring Peters in, okay, fine, whatever. But like that's Howie, man. Like everything that he does is like he should have done the opposite. Like everything he does now, he should have done the opposite, yo. The only good thing, I give him credit. He brought in Darius Slay, and I give him credit for that because Darius Slay has been amazing. But man, like this roster could, like that's though Hurts has shown, had good plays. You use a second round pick on a quarterback, man. You use a third round pick on a developmental linebacker. Like I'm so beyond Howie Roseman, it don't make no sense, man. The only good thing we Eagles and Cowboys fans get laugh at each other. Yeah, like, and I'm really, but like right now it's my turn to laugh, man. Y'all was absolutely terrible last night, man. Y'all was so bad that like it wasn't even funny no more. Like I was laughing at first, but then I'm like, man, this ain't even funny no more. Like it's boring. Like that's how bad y'all was last night. At least we've been competitive. Braves work us out on that series. Respect to Chop On, Mix It Up Nation. Yeah, man. Shout out to the Dodgers, man. Like that. It was a when I sit back and I reflect on it and I get my feelings out of it. It was a great series. It was a great series between two very very great baseball teams, and it let me know that hey, we belong. Braves belong, man. So what we got to do, we got a young core. We just got to continue to keep pushing and keep fighting. We got to bring Marcell Ozuna back. Like, unlike Howie Roseman, I believe Anthopoulos is gonna make. I trust his decision making. So I think he knows, he understands, which he made the right decision not bringing back Donaldson on a long term deal. And look, he couldn't even play for the Twins down the stretch. He's older and injured. I think he takes care of Marcell Ozuna, yo. And who knows? Maybe next year we go after we go back and try to get Yasiel Puig again. Who knows, yo? But yeah, it was great, man. But good luck to the Dodgers, man, in the World Series. I see that right now in the top of the first right now. Um, Texas A&M is the second best team in the SEC. I disagree with that, man. I'll say Georgia. Like I know Alabama beat them, but Georgia got a really. I know they struggle offensively. Georgia got a great defense, man. Like even with Alabama putting up all the points on them, I still say Georgia's the second best. Kershaw was choking. Rob knows how to manage now. Although it took 8 years to learn his mistake. Yeah, man, they got Kershaw out there right now. Matter of fact, man, he got two people on, one out, two on, top of the first. I mean, but I'm gonna say this too to be fair to Dave Roberts, man, about the Fox broadcast, man. I felt like they went too far out of like with Joe Buck and my boy Smotes and all them. I felt like they went too far in criticizing every little thing he did. Like with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers manager, yo. I picked up on that. Like if I don't know why he's starting this guy, man. You think he take this guy? Oh, I don't know why he took this guy. Like they question, and I know the Dodgers have been losing lately, and he has a lot of the blame has been on him. But it's like, come on, man, give the man a break. Let's see if the thing gonna work out first before we run down his neck. You know what I'm saying? Um, let's see. They saying the Lakers going after Chris Paul. I'm sure they are. Like, I'm sure they are, man. Clearly, Chris Paul, LeBron, would love to have him. I don't think Rondo gonna be back. But yeah, I mean, I could see them doing that. It would be unfortunate for everybody else, but I mean, hey, it is what it is, yo. That five-star dual threat Brock Vandegrift should just decommit from Georgia. It's clear Kirby is allergic to good QBs. Yeah, man. Watching that game, yo, I'm looking at it and I'm saying to myself, Stenson Benham is a nice story, but like, bro, like, I mean, he's like a Danny Etling, like at LSU. Like, okay, he's a nice story. He tries hard, good kid, and all that, bro. But you're not a talented quarterback. You're not talented to win a game for us. So yeah, man. Georgia got to start recruiting 5-star QBs, man. With all that talent they have on that roster, I mean, Pickens is a dominant receiver, but you wouldn't think that because they can't get him the ball consistently. Reaction to Dak Prescott injury, and it was crazy to hear people say Andy Dalton is better than Dak. Is crazy. I thought it was terrible, man. When I first seen it, like I seen when it happened, yo, and um, I was heartbroken, man. Look, I'm an Eagles fan, and like I can't stand the Cowboys a lick. Like yeah, everybody who follows me is aware of that. But man, that broke my heart to see that happen to him, man. I see him the way his ankle, his foot was turned the other way and stuff like that, man. That really broke my heart, yo. And I just, because he's a human, man. Like, I like to make fun of, players' performances, and I like to make fun of, players like say the contract negotiations and stuff like that. Notice, man, I will not get too much into guys getting into trouble off the field. Because none of us are perfect. Now, if I'm in a situation where I gotta talk about it, I'll talk about it. But to say I'm gonna do a video about it or go out my way to like, ha ha, such and such called a DWI or such and such suspended or this, like I just don't get down like that. So for Dak, man, to see him get injured, it really broke my heart, man, because I hate to see that to anybody, man. And knowing that I just could imagine not only is he dealing with physical pain, you know, what's going through his head, man. I mean, what he probably saying to himself, will I ever get this contract that I want? Will I ever play again? Because at that moment, you don't know how significant that injury really is. So I felt bad for him, man. And no, Andy Dalton is not better than. Now, granted, I'm gonna say this. I thought Andy Dalton could have run the offense good enough. I ain't saying better than Dak, but I thought he could have run Dallas offense good enough to where they still could have been decent. And maybe he still can. It's still a lot of time left. But after last night, man, that actually made Dak price range go up a little bit, man. Mr. Duga, I would say if J Jaw can't do nothing else, he can block. Oh, he was blocking his behind off, man. I give him that, bro. I give him that all day. He was blocking and he know how to recover a fumble, man. Like, obviously, we know that blocking is a part of a wide receiver's job. But if that's the best thing you could do as a wide receiver is block, I don't want you on my NFL football team, man. To be honest with you. Boneheaded play calls. Yeah, man. Really the 2-point conversion just did it for me, man. Like that took a lot out of me because I'm like, bruh, like if you want to try a jump pass with Jalen Hurts or something like that, fine. But man, like Wentz was on fire. You got to give him a run pass option, yo, to make a play. Like give him a play where he can actually hold on to the ball and make something happen, yo. Who do you think will be fired first, Howie or Dougie P? Honestly, man, it 1,000% should be Howie. But what concerns me is that Jeffrey Lurie loves Howie, yo. Like Jeffrey Lurie loves him, and I feel like my gut tells me is that they would fire Dougie P before Howie. Though it should definitely be Howie before Dougie P. Look, I love Dougie P as a head coach, man. Does he drive me crazy sometimes? Does he go for 2-point conversion when he have no business doing it? Does he at times do boneheaded play calls? Yes. But I know that this man could get this team into playoffs consistently, and I know that he could win a Super Bowl. So it's like, I know that he's a good head coach, man. It's just that sometimes you got to take the good and the bad with him. But Howie, I am so done with him as a GM, yo. I think he's terrible right now. Philly Eagles better win their next 3 games because they have a tough schedule of Seahawks, Packers, Saints, Browns, Cardinals at Dallas. Yeah, I agree that we should win the next 3. We should be 4-4-1 when this stretch is over. And I'll feel a lot better about this team, and I think this team will start to get healthier. Hopefully, you know how we do. And then, we'll see what happens after that. No way anybody can convince this 5-foot walk on is better than these 4 and 5-star QBs on their roster. Justin Fields and Easton already proved it. Oh yeah, I mean, Kirby is Les Miles 2.0, man. Like he's gonna have great defenses year in and year out, but apparently he cannot figure it out offensively at all. Um, I pray y'all be good after Hurricane. Appreciate it. We good, yo. Just had some minor issues, but overall we good, yo. Glad that everything back up to normal, man. Me doing my lives and my videos and all that. Had connection down basically for a few days, so I ain't get to do the live last week or do any, live video reactions or anything. But everything good, man. Everything is back to normal. Greatly appreciate that, yo. What's up, Title Man 24? Appreciate you tuning in. Hope you've been good, man. It's been a week and 2 days since Lakers won the championship. I'm still shocked about yeah, man. Congrats to your Lakers, man. I know I ain't really get a chance. The hurricane hit right when all this was going on. So I ain't really get a chance to talk about it much or do videos or nothing like that. But yeah, man, congrats to the Lakers, man. Whenever they turn it on defensively, they tough, man. Anthony Davis is just he's amazing, man, on both ends. And obviously we know LeBron is LeBron, man. So it's tough. They had players stepped up, Rondo stepped up, Katavious Caldwell Pope would hit those aggravation threes, meaning that he would hit big threes that would just frustrate me because I'm like, you ain't supposed to be hitting these shots. But congrats to them, man. Well deserved, yo. And I know they did it for Kobe, so I can't be mad at them for that, yo. Giants versus Eagles is the NFC East championship game. I mean, I don't know, man. Clearly somebody is going to take off, man. Somebody is gonna put a little win streak together, man. So this is a big game Thursday as far as division purposes. So my Eagles got to go out there, man, at home and just put these guys away, yo. And Wentz converted two-point conversion with his arm, and Doug decides to run the ball to tie it again, put the ball in his hands to tie it. I completely agree, yo. I 1000% agree, and that's why I was extremely frustrated Sunday because it's like, bro, why are you outthinking yourself, yo? It's like, why are you outthinking? I'm just like Carson, look, hit a ball, go. These are your receivers. They gonna be running these routes. Go make a play. Simple. Go tie this thing up, man. Oh, that was just beyond frustrating. I think the Cardinals making playoffs this year. I agree, man. Man, that safety Buda Baker, man. I like him, man. Like that's a playmaker. Like he reminds me of a healthy Bob Sanders, man. The way he just flies around recklessly, man, and just disrupts everything you got going on. I mean, in coverage, at the line of scrimmage. Like that guy is amazing. He was very, very impressive last night. And I agree. I do think the Cardinals are a wild card team this year. Yeah, I was getting a bit nervous when we were down after we got that TD and the score was 34-24. I finally took a breather and sat down. I ain't never at one point thought y'all would have lose that game, honestly. Because I knew that Georgia, because I know Alabama got a plethora of weapons, and most importantly, they got a dynamic offensive line. So I knew the points was going to consistently come, and I just didn't. Georgia had a couple of nice play calls. The wheel route to Cook and all that, but I knew that the Stetson Bennett wasn't going to consistently put up points. So like at any time that I think like, oh, Georgia gonna pull this out, I'm like, nah, bro, Alabama gonna win this game. All Atlanta teams choke Mr. Dugai. Apparently so. Apparently so, man. I was the one positive from this is the Braves would usually choke in the NLDS, and we got past that round. So hopefully not, like maybe that kind of semi broke the curse, but we'll see, man. Hope I know the team. This core got to win at least one World Series. If this core that we have of this pitching staff and guys like Acuna, Albies and Swanson and Riley and Pache and all them, if they can't Freeman, they can't get a World Series, then I mean I don't know if we ever will again, yo. Honestly. This is the best year to have a trash year because it's 2020. Maybe so, man. Maybe so, but I still want to win, man. I ain't lying. Clemson is definitely the best team so far. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Like, we gonna see how Ohio State looks Saturday. They got their first game Saturday. So a lot of people expecting them to be a national championship contender with Justin Fields. So we're gonna see how they look on Saturday. But yeah, I agree. Right now, Clemson is my pick for the national championship right now. Say if Giannis leave and come to Miami on free agency, I would be ecstatic as long as we don't give up Bam or Tyler Hero. Like I'm ecstatic, yo. Bring him right along, or Jimmy, of course, obviously. I'll be ecstatic, yo. 2020 is a trash year. Cowboys and Eagle both offensive line is hurt. Yeah, man. It's crazy how both teams are basically dealing with four missing offensive linemen. Like that's just remarkable. Dallas whole line except for what they right with Zach Martin. I don't forget if he a right or left guard. Except for him. Eagles whole offensive line is missing except for Jason Kelsey. So yeah, it is just crazy, man. But the Eagles, that's different for Dallas. The Eagles are used to just being injured every single year, yo. Let's see. That Ole Miss game is starting to seem like it was just a fluke. Our defense completely shut down UGA out in the second half. But again, part of it is that UGA's offense is just that bad, and I feel like Florida gonna get them. Yeah, Georgia offense is that bad, man. You know, I mean, be happy with your win, but at the same time, Florida offense will be much more dynamic than Georgia, though Florida's defense is nowhere near as good as Georgia's. Yeah, that Florida Georgia game gonna be very interesting. Yeah, I do think that Florida can't. This is the year Florida got to get them. Florida don't beat them this year, man. I don't know if they're gonna beat them, yo. I mean, Florida got a better quarterback, got playmakers, could actually score points. Georgia gonna struggle to score points. So if Florida don't get them this year, I don't know when they will, yo. They're pampering the Dodgers and Lakers. This is fake. LOL. Man, I tell you what, I know I'm sick of LA. Like, I'm sick of that whole city of Los Angeles right now, man. Lakers taking out my heat, Dodgers taking out my Braves. I mean, man, what's next, man? What? LSU go what? The Rams go take out the Eagles? like what's next, man? Oh man, I'm sick of LA, man, beating my teams, yo. At least you're not one of these idiots that just use that injury prone term and just label Tua as a bust just because of it. Nah, man, Tua is a really good quarterback, man. He got named the starter today for the Dolphins, man. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he could do. First matchup apparently is against the Rams, man, and we know they got Aaron Donald, yo. So I'm definitely looking forward to see what he'll do out there. I saw Nick Foles last 3 games, and in the last game, the Bears defense got a turnover, and then Nick Foles threw a terrible interception the very next play. Look, man, I love Nick Foles, man. Absolutely love Nick Foles. Think he's absolutely amazing, but at the same time, bro, like he is not a better franchise quarterback than Carson Wentz. Maybe can he play in a maybe he'll play maybe he a better big game performer. Maybe that's possible. I mean, you got to say that we've never seen Wentz play a big game yet. As far as a playoff game, well, finish one, of course. But as far as the duration of a season, the grind of 17 weeks and all that, and then the playoffs, no, man. Like I go Wentz all day, yo. What do you think about the Packers versus Buccaneers? I think Tom Brady is getting too much credit when it's his defense. I hate Skip Bayless. He makes me hate Brady. Skip Bayless gonna make you hate everybody, man. Skip Bayless gonna try to make people hate the Cowboy, which I already did anyway. I ain't need Skip Bayless for that. He gonna try to make people hate the Cowboys, and he gonna try to make people hate Brady. He gonna try to make people that wasn't, he gonna try to make people like LeBron and make people like Belichick, and make people like the Eagles because of how much nonsense he talks about all of them. Yeah, yeah, the Buccaneers. The thing about the Packers, man, is their issue is like whenever they go up against a physical football team or a team playing physical, it's like they want no part of that. Like they 2 games with the 49ers last year, they laid down and folded. They got punched in the mouth and just laid down. Like last week with Tampa, Tampa got after him, got after Rodgers, stuffed the run game, got physical with the wide receivers, and Green Bay didn't want no part of that. Like that's their biggest problem is they shy away from physicality. You know, if you want to get in a track meet with them, then oh yeah, they'll burn you all day. But if you get in their face and punch them in the mouth and get physical, they don't want no problem. Like they don't want no smoke. You know. But yeah, Tampa Bay playing very good defensively, man. Todd Bowles is all obviously a very, very good defensive minded coach. And they're a real contender in the NFC, yo. Derrick Henry is a top two MVP. Titans are the real deal. Yes, he is, man. Derrick Henry is. To me, the MVP race is Russell Wilson and Derrick Henry. And yeah, they got a showdown Sunday, man. That's gonna be a good one, man. They got the Pittsburgh Steelers at home. That game that got postponed a couple of weeks ago. Both teams 5-0, so that should be a whole lot of fun, yo. What's up, Mary Martell, my friend? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, dude, guy. Hey, what's going on, yo? Glad you could make it to the live, yo. Now I'm gonna plan a trip to Florida next year and go to that game in the swamp. That's what's up, man. I ain't know y'all was going to the swamp next year, man. Yeah, that should be pretty fun for y'all. Hopefully, man, next football season things could get back to normal. They start letting a normal amount of fans in the games, and the tickets won't be. I don't know about for y'all, but I looked at LSU tickets and they three times what they normally would, like well over triple the price of what they normally would be, yo. And the games obviously wouldn't be full, and there's no tailgating and socializing and all that other stuff. Joe Flacco has tested positive for being elite. Man, Joe Flacco need to hang it up, man. Like Joe Flacco and Frank Gore need to stop playing themselves, man, and stop clowning themselves. And I guess they still want to check because I watched some of that Jets Dolphins game on Sunday, and they both are extremely old and extremely finished out there just padding these stats. Go home, relax yourself, go spend time with your families, yo. Bears 5-1, but I still don't believe in them, and they play Monday, next Monday night versus the Rams. I mean, a lot of people are not going to believe in them. But they got a legit defense, and if they get to the playoffs, Nick Foles is a good playoff quarterback. So that's a big game next Monday. That should be extremely interesting, yo. And look at Notre Dame winning 12-7 against the Cardinals. Man, we all know how Notre Dame is, man. We know Notre Dame ain't about to do nothing, man. I think Clemson is just going to just absolutely trash them whenever they play. Marcus Spears was sad all day and put shades on TV today. Buccaneers best team in the NFC. Baker is trash. I bet he was, man, up there hyping them Cowboys. I mean, I get it for him. They drafted him, gave him a bunch of money. He was a first round pick. But I know he was embarrassed up there today, man. And I don't know if I'm gonna go, best team in the NFC, man. The NFC is so wide open, man, because Seattle is the last undefeated, I think, but clearly they got some holes defensively. Green Bay obviously just got smashed by Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay lost 2 games already. Obviously, nobody go see anybody in the East. You know what I'm saying? The Saints still very good, though they got defensive issues. Oh, I just think that I don't think there's really one clear-cut team in the NFC. That's why, teams in the NFC East gotta, especially my Eagles, gotta figure it out and put it together and win this division and get hot and get a playoff game because it ain't no dominant team in the NFC like that. It's a bunch of really good teams, but no team that you just look at and be like, oh, can't beat them, man. Might as well pick up our bags and put our suits on, and go home, yo. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside finally got a touchdown. Yeah, on a fumble recovery. Greatest play he ever made as an Eagle, yo. What's up, D. Neil? Appreciate you tuning in. Who you got in the World Series? I'm gonna go with the Dodgers, man. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know exactly how many games it's gonna take, but I think the Dodgers beat the Rays. Yo. I see right now they're in the top of the second. It's 0-0. But I got I'm gonna go Dodgers over the Rays. Eagles need to fire Howie and DC Jim. Where Jalen Rigger? Yes, they do. And Jalen Rigger is injured, and hopefully he'll be back soon. You know, everybody injured, like basically, except for the quarterback in the center and a couple of defensive people. I'm not gonna lie. When Wentz got booed out of an empty stadium was funny. Yeah, man. At least whoever's running the PA system over there, they did the right thing as far as making it feel like a real atmosphere when no fans was in there. Cause man, like that performance against the Rams and the Bengals and all that, they would have got booed off the field just like they did with the fake crowd noise. What's up, Tiger Raven? Appreciate you tuning in. I'm still hung over from the 73-7 beatdown that Clemson put on Georgia Tech. Man, y'all need to stop beating them little people like that, man. Y'all some bullies. Like, y'all need to stop beating on them little people like that, man. And but unfortunately, nobody in that conference could give Clemson even a sniff. People thought Miami could have do it with De'Aaron King. That ain't happened. People felt like North Carolina maybe, but they lost to Florida State. Obviously people gonna think Notre Dame, but Notre Dame ain't got the athletes, to compete with Clemson. So yeah, man. But y'all gotta stop beating people like that, man. What's up, Ant Live? Appreciate you tuning in. Yo, Duga, we supposed to be playing in the World Series right now. I'm sick to my stomach. Still can't believe we lost like that. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's tough, yo. It's tough. Man, like it would have been fire tonight too, man. I would have probably done the Q&A a little earlier. Like I'd have probably, worked some things out at work. Probably would have got home earlier, did the Q&A leading into game one tonight. But yeah, man, like I took that loss hard Sunday night, man. Like, I just it was hard for me to do that video, man. I really wanted to just go to sleep, but I'm like, no, the thing about me, I try to be fair. Like, look, man, whether I'm happy or sad, I'm gonna put a video out, man. So I had to stick to that. But man, I really didn't want to do it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I wanted to just go to bed. But that it hurt, man. It really hurt, yo, because we were right there and we had them, man. And it just got away. Like, that was the toughest I took that loss harder than I took the last two Eagles playoff losses, the loss to the Seahawks and the loss to the Saints. I took that loss harder because it's like, man, we ain't been there in so long, and it's like we right there, man, and we gotta wait till next year to even get another shot. Like that's the tough part, man. But yeah, we should have been in. I'm checking it out, man, but I know I ain't gonna sit up there and watch every game faithfully like that, man. But because it does still hurt and does still bother me, yo. What's up, Jetro Jackson? Appreciate you tuning in. Do you think OJ did, man? Y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy, man. Just my honest opinion, I do think he did it, bro. But hey, I'm not nobody judge. I don't know. I watched the documentary and it looked like he did do it. But hey, who knows? Let's see. Like I am in two minds of I don't know what you talking about. What's up, Teddy Cox? Appreciate you tuning in. Peters is a senior citizen. Man, they need to send Peters home, man. Like Malata is actually doing a decent job at left tackle. Decent job. To say the man just started playing football a couple of years ago, yo. And obviously when Andre Dillard come back, though I know a lot of people don't like him, don't think he's the answer. I rather him out there than Jason Peters, man. Like Peters need to go home somewhere and relax himself. I was worried about Nick Saban missing that UGA game. Funny, all the UGA fans said he was scared of them. He gets clear and guess it was false positive and later beating on them. Yeah, like I mean, Nick ain't gonna. I mean, I don't know why they would say such a thing. Like, Texas A&M going to a bowl six with six players opt out. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. They looking decent right now since they got slapped around by Alabama. They've played better football since, but we'll see. What's up, Conru girl? Appreciate you tuning in, my friend. Hey, Mr. Dugas, late to the live. Was sad that my Astros, Eagles, and Texans lost, but really happy, and overjoyed the Cowboys look terrible. Yeah, man. Very tough. Yeah, very tough for the Astros too, yo. Man, imagine if this would have been an Astros Dodgers World Series again. That would have been real must see TV after what happened a couple of years ago, yo. But yeah, very tough, man. Eagles. It sucks, but I honestly think that we're gonna figure it out. I think we're gonna start back getting healthier, and I think we're gonna figure it out, yo. And yeah, it's always a good, beautiful, sunny day when Dallas looks like crap on live TV in front of the whole country. Not only that he took Derek Barnett over the Bills star corner White. Yeah, I mean, we could go down the list of things that Howie done, man. Like, I mean, I could make a rap sheet from my room to my living room on the things that Howie did, the players he took that he could have had other players, yo. That's just what he's known for, yo. Like the only two picks that I feel like, all right, well, besides Carson Wentz, of course, that I'm like, all right, that seemed like a pretty, really good draft pick is Miles Sanders and Dallas Goedert, yo. Besides that, everybody else, Josh Sweat looking like he could be a decent player, but everybody else, man, is looking somewhat suspect. And Jalen Reagor, the jury's still out on him. He hasn't been on the field. Uh, Let's see. What's up, Miss 35? Appreciate you tuning in. I don't know the Cowboys were that bad. It's crazy seeing the team worse than the Birds gang. And what do you think of Cardinals wide receiver group and TF13 stats versus Giants? Let's see. I think the Cardinals got a really good wide receiver group. When you look at DeAndre Hopkins, obviously, he is a top, a top wide receiver in the NFL. Um, Larry Fitzgerald, though he's much older, one thing about Larry, that if it's third down and 5, Larry could get you a first down. So that's legit. And obviously they got two burners with Christian Kirk and with Isabella, though Isabella didn't really get a chance last night. But I do think they got a really good wide receiver core. The thing that they're pretty much missing is a pass catching tight end. I don't know if Cliff Kingsbury really wants to use that in his offense like that or not. But if they had that as at least as an option, I think that he would be pretty good, yo. And as far as let's see, and as far as Travis Fulgham versus the Giants, I think he could have a big day. I think he could really have a really big night Thursday night. But we got to come out there feeding them. When Dougie P once again, the play calling was bad. Came out and really felt like he had to feature Ertz on Sunday, first half. Then he was like, well, we'll throw it to Fulgham. It's like, oh, hey, I know it's Marlon Humphrey and Marcus Peters and Jimmy Smith out there, but Travis Fulgham still can make plays. So if we come out there and establish him, I think he could have a really big night against them. Let's see. What's up, Fly Eagles Fly for life? Appreciate you tuning in. Yo, Mr. Duga, I was laughing hard at your video of the Eagles losing to the Washington football team. Oh, my leg, oh, my back, oh, my shoulder. Yeah, man, it was frustrating. Yo. It was frustrating. Like, every other play, somebody hurt. Like, every other play, they're going to have to, we're going to have to get an extra tent, to put all these people in, man. We don't have enough room. People got to get pull numbers to wait to get in the tent. It was frustrating to watch, man. That loss really infuriated me, yo. I hope Kershaw plays well in World Series. Azunia won 250 plus million. Oh, man. I hope it's about time Kershaw breakthrough, man. He pitching tonight. No damage so far in 2 innings. It's still 0-0 in the bottom of the second. And I I don't know if we give him that much, man. But I feel like whatever reasonable, we got to do whatever it takes to bring him back, yo. What's up, John Leger? What's up, bro? Appreciate you tuning in, man. Man, I thought you were going to make a video wearing that Queen jersey. I ain't get it. Like, I ain't get the jersey, yo. If Texas A&M and UGA played, that'd be a good game. Probably so. Yeah, it would be, man. Two teams going at it, offense versus defense. Um, I may go Georgia in that game though, man. I may go Georgia, man, because I just feel like Georgia could wear A&M down running the football, and I think defensively they'll just really get it going, yo. All right, y'all. Let me try to get to some people that I. Let me see if they got people I didn't get a chance to get to yet. Let's see. Let's see. What's up, Legacy? Appreciate you tuning in. Dallas loss wasn't on Andy. Y'all forget Zeke fumbled back to back, and the defense was terrible. Man, that loss was on everybody, man. Like, granted, though, I will agree with you that those two Zeke losses just really took the air out of that team, and they led to two, immediate, touchdowns. But and the defense was, I mean, the defense, defense been terrible all year. But Andy didn't look good out there neither, to be honest with you, though. So I just feel like with them, it was a collective, loss for them. What's up, Buck Tide 1999? Appreciate you tuning in. Mr. Dugas, sorry about the Braves loss, but I'm just glad we beat them UGA Bulldogs. Roll damn tired. No, hashtag the process. Roll to 18. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, that loss sucked, man. I just that's the most distraught I've been after a sporting event in a long time. And yeah, man, I mean, y'all look good out there, man. To me, clearly y'all the class of the SEC this season. But for y'all, it's about Clemson. Like right now, honestly, man, I'd have to go. If y'all played Clemson today, I'd have to pick Clemson. But we'll see though. But y'all are to me the class of the SEC this season. What's up, David Wiley? Appreciate you tuning in. Nobody should win these. Man, I see somebody earlier was telling me, man, the NFL owners need to have a meeting and vote out and switch the NFC East for the SEC West, which I thought was pretty funny, man. But I mean, hey, it's part of the rules. Somebody got to get in. Let's see. What's up, Till City Sports? Appreciate you tuning in. There's a rumor that the Cowboys could trade for Sam Darnold. Man, well, yeah. Man, maybe I was thinking honestly earlier when I seen that the Dolphins named Tua as their starter, I was thinking Dallas was going to try to trade for Ryan Fitzpatrick. I could see them trade for Ryan Fitzpatrick. Darnold would be, man. If I'm the Jets, honestly, man, they're a mess, man. They are a complete mess over there. But if I'm the Jets, I'm not giving up on Sam Darnold yet. I know a lot of people, oh, Trevor Lawrence, this and that. Like the Jets got so much other holes that Lawrence ain't enough, man. Like if I'm them, fire your coach, bring in a I don't know who, but bring in a better coach, obviously, which that's not hard to do to move on from Adam Gase. Probably get a top tier receiver like a Jamar Chase or somebody like that in the top 10, and just or if you got the number one pick, trade back and get extra multiple picks. Trade back with a team, like Jacksonville, somebody like that probably gonna probably want Trevor Lawrence. And if I was them, I'd just stack picks, man. But we'll see. I do believe, honestly, though, I do feel in my gut that Dallas at least will make an attempt to trade for a quarterback. But Darnold, that would definitely be a big, big, big story, yo. Let's see. Sorry, let me try to get the people I ain't get a chance to yet, y'all. Sorry. Let's see. What's up, Big Pain? Appreciate you tuning in. Winston's worked the money last week and showed it. If he had Hollywood Brown, he would have had more than 50 yards. And how is all your teams good but the Eagles, man? Yeah, man, I agree, man. Winston is a warrior, man. I was mad with him earlier this season because I knew he was capable of playing much better than what he was playing. But right now, he's getting it done, man. Unfortunately, we're not winning the games, though. Hopefully, we start actually winning the games. He was very good. Obviously, we beat San Francisco, but he was very good against Pittsburgh and very good against Baltimore late in the game. And I think the reason he wasn't great throughout the game is because the play calling and the team let him down with bad play calling and drop passes and getting smacked, getting hit constantly. Um, and yeah, man. Well, LSU struggling this year too, man. My LSU Tigers struggling a little bit too. But it is fun, man. The Heat getting to the finals, Braves nearly getting to the World Series. Um, yeah, the Eagles struggling, but Eagles still got a chance, to make a playoff run, man. So we gonna see. What's up, my boy, Team Gnarly? Appreciate the super chat, bro. Thank you so much, man. I know you excited. You finally get to see your boy Tua out there next Sunday, yo. Let's see. What's up, Playboy Brian? Appreciate you tuning in. Who you think winning the World Series? I got the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers will get it done. I don't know how many games it's gonna take them, but I'm gonna go Dodgers. What's up, Chance Foster? Appreciate you tuning in. Are you going to be mad if Eagles lose to the Giants? I will be furious. Like, if we lose to the Giants, man, I may break stuff in my house, man. That's how angry I would be if we lose that. I'm getting angry now just at the thought of that, yo. They better not lose this game. They better not lose this game Thursday, yo. Let's see. What's up, Malik Breaker? Appreciate you tuning in, bro. Mr. Dugas, you ready for Thursday night game? Fly, Eagles fly. Yes, I am, man. And we definitely gotta get it done, man. Gotta get it done. It's a must win, yo. What's up, Keely Cole? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, Mr. Dugas, it's boring World Series to me. Yeah, it's extremely boring to me because my Braves ain't in it, yo. So obviously, for me personally, I ain't got the same interest, the same intrigue. And I'm low key. I'm looking at it now as I talk to y'all. They're in the top of the third, 0-0. I'm low key depressed. My Braves ain't in it, yo. Like I ain't even gonna much lie to you. What's up, Brendan Pascal? Appreciate you tuning in. You worried about Thursday? Man, with my Eagles, I don't care if we playing a college team, I'm worried. Like, I'm worried, man. But, I feel like we should win this game, though. I definitely feel like at home, a game we need to take, I feel like we should win, yo. What's up, Angel Colin? Appreciate you tuning in. I think Travis Fulgham just took Alshon's or Deshaun's job. I hope he took Alshon's job, yo. I think Deshaun gonna still be out there, man. I think Deshaun gonna get more reps than John Hightower. Or maybe he took Ortega Whiteside's because Ortega Whiteside still is getting on the field. But if it's Travis, we gonna have a nice if we get Jalen Rager back, man, healthy, and Deshaun and Alshon, and we're gonna have actually a somewhat deep receiving core with Fulgham, Jeffrey, Jackson, Ward, Rager. It's gonna be kind of deep, man. But I think the future, if these guys could just continue to develop, I think the future at the wide receiver position will be decent, for us going forward. What's up, Saman 709? Appreciate you tuning in. Steelers are the best team in the NFL, 5-0. I tell you what, we gonna see Sunday. Like they gotta go play the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, Lord, the San Francisco 49ers. I don't know why they got in my head, man. I mean the Tennessee Titans on Sunday. Both teams are 5-0. That should be a clash of the Titans, yo. Let's see. People I didn't get a chance to. What's up, Snag Over? You appreciate you tuning in. What you think about Jake Elliott? He need to start making some doggone kicks. That's what I think about him, man. Like he missing because I'm gonna say this. He make that kick against Pittsburgh, it at least gives us a chance at the end of the game if Pittsburgh scores. If he makes the kick at the end of the half against Baltimore, maybe we scoring a touchdown to win the game instead of hopefully needing to tie it. I know he better start making kicks. I know that much. What's up, not Super Mario 1215? Appreciate you tuning in. Thoughts on Phillip Rivers and the coach? They're a solid team. Shouldn't have lost as much as they shouldn't have. Cleveland pushed them around pretty good. Shouldn't have fall behind like they did against Cincy, but credit to them, they came back and got it done. They're gonna contend for a wild card team, yo. So I think Indy is okay, and they definitely gonna contend for a wild card, yo. All right, y'all. Let me see. People I didn't get to yet. What's up, Eagles 11? Appreciate you tuning in. Yes, well, Wentz is going to throw a Hail Mary and Fulgham will catch it in the end zone. Fulgham, Reagan, and Jeffrey, or Fulgham, Reagan, and Jeffrey or Deshaun. Yeah, I like the young receivers going forward, man. I think it's a bright future for them, honestly. What's up, Kelly Thomas? Appreciate you tuning in, yo. Heat, that's right, man. Next year we'll be back. We'll be back, yo, and definitely the year after that, trying to go out there and get Giannis, yo. But all right, y'all, man. I gotta run, man. Sorry if I didn't get a chance to get to your question or comment, man. Leave me a comment once this video is posted. And if I get a chance, I'll get to it. Or if not, check out one of my other videos. I'll have my social media platforms in the description box. So if y'all want to, DM me whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. If I don't get a chance to, reach you on the comment section in the videos. But once again, thank y'all so much for another fun and exciting live Q&A. Lord willing, I'll be on the same time next Tuesday evening. Stay tuned for the videos throughout the week. Yo, Eagles got the Giants Thursday. LSU got South Carolina Saturday. And obviously we got other NFL, college football, and the World Series going on. So hopefully I'll get to talk to y'all throughout the week also, yo. Until then, yo, y'all have a blessed one. Good night.